Hi lovelies, Max here. I have something that I want to talk about, and it's something I should have said a really long time ago, and I know that I'm not really one to talk. I've had times where I've been active in the community as well as times I haven't been active, but despite that matter, I've always been around. I've always been here, and I want to address why I've always been here and why it's important. I'm also kind of whispering right now because it's 3 a.m. I have class in about 5 hours, and my roommate is currently asleep, so I'm hiding in the bathroom. As many have talked about in multiple different videos, Evan in the original video he posted about leaving Fanime Update, which has since been taken down, Ali in their recent What's Wrong with Fanime video, and I'm sure many more that I haven't mentioned or seen, plus many conversations and debates that I have seen. The Fanime community seemed to have a period of grieving. It was a period where no one did anything. Almost everyone was unmotivated for many reasons, personal or elsewise. What I'm about to talk about isn't a debate though. Many people say Fanime Update is what motivated to get content out, but I beg to differ. Fanime Update started as a way to connect more people, but the community was thriving even before then. Fanime Update was a product of a group of Fanimators becoming friends and having such a passion for Fanime that one of the group decided to take it a step further and have a place for their passions to be in one place and to share those passions with everyone else. How I feel Fanime Update took the hiatus it did because people turned it into a big news thing for people to come out with the next great My Jungle Book Your Year. It took the fun out of animating, the fun out of creating these stories. We sucked the life out of our own community as a race to the top. And through this, we realized no one was supporting anyone anymore, and no one ended up on the top. The updates the creators posted were less and less. The duration of the updates were less and less, and the views of the updates were less and less. People didn't want to watch the update unless they knew that they would be in it, just so they could see their creation as getting publicity from this. We took the passion out of our own community. It wasn't fun. I don't know the true reason Fanime Update took the step out of the community as it did, and what I'm saying should be in no way handled as the truth, but this is what I feel in my heart. I love the Fanime community with all my heart. I had made so many great friends that I have somehow lost in the gap year of silence. I used to talk to people all the time, shared laughs, an occasional game of Fanime-themed Cards Against Humanity, dumb YouTube poops of our own series made by each other, silly fanfic made on a whim, and most of all sitting in silence on a call as we all drew at the same time, where one would fall asleep and then wake up and realize they had 5 frames left but moan and decide to just smear an animation. What the Fanime community used to be wasn't a community, it was a family. I held everyone so dearly to me, and now I barely have the courage to say anything to anyone, terrified for some reason. I feel everyone drifted so far apart. It wasn't Fanime Update that motivated us to work, it was each other. Our support for one another, our kinship, our love for one another, that is why we worked so hard. When we would be near the end of an episode, we would sit proudly, but not proud enough because we still had 2 minutes left.
Hey guys, it's Maxine here, and I am updating. So, I have been challenged to get this episode done by Saturday. I was giving myself until next Tuesday to get it done, but it is now a deal with me and Meltychan01, who is the creator of Space Ranger Rental, which is amazingly cute. If you guys haven't seen it already, I think that you guys would like it. That if I get episode 7 done, she will finish episode 2 on Saturday as well. So we're both trying our best.
And that's when we'd make a competition out of it. And when we were tired of drawing the same faces, we'd make something completely new. Something no one would like or find funny, but we did, and that was all that mattered. The Fanime community used to hold so much love. After the original chat disbanded in around 2015, I would join many after that, but I always felt so unsure with every step I took. I felt I didn't fit in anymore, and that's not the Fanime community that I knew. I joined more groups on Skype, more on Discord, but the people who were originally accepting of me with wide arms weren't there anymore. And from then, it was so hard. I didn't want to promote my work, I didn't want to gain an audience, I simply wanted friends that I could do art with and work hard with. It was you guys who motivated me to continue on, no one else. And you know who you are. Even now, as people are trying to repair what's been lost, it's becoming hard. The camaraderie still seems off balance, and it's just not as active as it was. There's no game nights, there's no complaining together about working in MS Paint, there's no streams hours long of finished series upon finished series, enjoying every minute together. There's been attempts to bring us all together, Jay creating the Fanime RPG game that he did, and the creation of the Fanime Zone. But this isn't enough. Please try. Do something. I want to enjoy this community again. I made Tokyo Magic Star as a joke, something I started out all by myself. Then I'd met Helena at a convention and found out that she co-created Jungle Book. Then I found more and more people on Skype and kept adding those people to my collection of friends. People would bring in people they knew, and those people would bring in people they knew. We became a family. Suddenly, I realized I wasn't making Tokyo Magic Star as a joke. I realized it wasn't something I was making by myself. It was you who kept me doing it, and you who carried me all throughout it. And I'm still working on it. Hoping just one night we could all come back together and talk all night as I draw Sakura smiling at me on screen doing nothing but mouth flaps because I'm lazy. I want us to laugh, and that's all I want. I don't care how Fanime is made. I don't care how long you've been making it. I don't care about your views. I don't care about how much experience you have. I don't care if your story makes sense. What I care about is passion, love, and the enjoyment of it all. I want to meet with that passion again and be able to talk as we used to. You don't have to make something beautiful. You don't have to make your own music. You don't have to audition voice actors. You don't have to draw more than a 3-frame animation. You just have to love what you do. And I do love what I do. But I've realized I love what I do so much more with you all around. I don't know what this is. Motivation for you, motivation for myself, or just plain rambling. But I have felt so torn up about this for so long. I miss you guys. I miss you guys a lot. I want to enjoy things together again. So take this for whatever it is, and keep creating. We all came together as creators who were alone by ourselves, but we came together. Perhaps, if we keep creating, we can come together once again. Thank you.